sense walking down when you can slide.
What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold here. Wear 2 pairs of socks. There's half the world's fresh water to paddle your canoe or camp along the shore.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. This adventure will take you to the world-renowned Robson Park. The Berg Lake Trail has been visited by millions, and I'm sure there's a million more still want to come. This trek needs no further introduction, so let's get on with it.
Robson, just starting out. Light isn't the best this morning, but there it is. Let's see how this goes. Just layered down one, and we'll be ready to go here again in a second. Made it maybe a kilometer in, and they're closed, too many closed. So here we go. Just entering the avalanche area. See, the sun is just starting to hit Robson. Not much snow here yet. Looking pretty decent right here. Gonna be a good day. Yeah, our little waterfall that we like to get a picture of every time we come. Beauty little spot. Looking off towards Resplendent. Still have the idea that maybe we'll go up through that draw and try and get into Resplendent from this side at some point. Don't know if it's doable, but don't know if you don't try. Decent view of Robson. We're very close to the Kinney Bridge now, and then we'll move up the valley. Just arriving at the Kinney Bridge here now. The day's turned into a pretty nice day. Let's see how it goes from here, but right now, can't complain. So soon we'll be on the edge of Kinney Lake. Have a little drinking a snack and then carry on. We made it this far. There's Kinney up there. I don't know if it's crossable or not. We'll find out when we get there. Okay. Merry Eve of Christmas Eve from Kinney Lake. One of the most beautiful places on the planet. In a while. So, time to check it out a little more. And we got a snowman up here. Go.
That lake is not looking good.
It's the Kinney Lake Abominable Snowman. And Mark's going to check it out. We normally cross the lake here, but it's not looking safe today, so we're going to go around on the trail. Just don't want to get wet. So, a few seconds of video from the lookout here. Just see what you can see. Very, very nice. Okay, we've circled around the lake, a little over a kilometer so far. The bridge is down there. We think that the ice might be hard enough, but we're not going to take a chance. We're going to carry on this way. We know it's hard this way. We're nearly to the shelter there at Kinney Lake. You can see the other end of the lake. Mark's just checking the lake to see what he thinks of it. Looks like he thinks it's good. So we're gonna walk in the lake for a little bit. We're at the shelter now. Walking along the edge of the lake made it a little quicker. And we're gonna carry on. Next stop may be Whitehorn. We'll see how it goes from here. But that's kind of the plan. We'll make Whitehorn, and then from there we'll see what time it is, how we're doing, and make a plan if we're going to go any further than that. In the meantime, it's a pretty decent day out. We're moving on down the Kinney Lake Flats. Whitehorn in front of us. Cinnamon off to the left. Should be a good day. Lots of time left. Yeah, we're quite a ways past the lake now. And we'll be rounding the corner soon. Head over to the trail up to Whitehorn. See what it's like. Not a lot of snow, so the going's pretty good. It's a little crusty, so catches your shoes a little bit, but all in all, really good walking. Should be able to cover some kilometers today. Yeah, we're getting close to the new bridges. A little bit of open water as we get close. Nothing that we're not used to. We walked the Resplendent, across the Resplendent so many times in snowshoes, kind of used to that, so this should be okay. Good job, Mark. There's close up of the bridges. We walked across the Resplendent enough times that we figure we can walk across this too, so. Looking down on the Kinney Lake Valley there. We're on the way up to Whitehorn. There's a view from up here, just below Whitehorn, down the Kinney Lake. Robson up above there. Mark just ahead. This is the avalanche chute area off of Whitehorn right here. So we don't have that much further to go to the campground. Ways, but not too much. So now we're just coming to Whitehorn. Whole new look around here. This bridge here is new. That one that you can see through the trees is new. Huh. A little different. Well, that's a pretty solid bridge. That shouldn't go anywhere. Noisy though in snowshoes. Warden's cabin over there. Well, nice, we made it here. We're gonna have something to eat now. Off Whitehorn, we're working our way up. See if they put a bridge up there or not. Going up towards the Valley of 1,000 Falls. See if we can get around that cliff somehow. It was all washed away last year, but there's not much water in the river, so figure if nothing else we can go down into the river. Yeah, this is where we go around the cliff when you come from Whitehorn. Anybody that remembers walking around that cliff, this is the spot. But it all washed out on that flood, so there's no trail along here anymore. I'm not sure what they're going to do to make this usable to get around here. At this point, I don't see them having this section open this year at all. I don't think they're ready for it. It's good to bring people up as far as Whitehorn campground, but after that, I think that's it for now. At this point, to get around this cliff, just kind of duck under the rock. high water, yeah, it's not going to work. But right now is okay. And then you'll be able to pick the trail up again here. I don't know if they started reinstalling a bridge up the other end here or not. We'll see. But it was definitely not there last year. As you can see, no work has been done to replace the bridge that washed out. So I'm not sure yet what their plan might be. It looks like a bit of a mess trying to figure out get across these rivulets of the river and then keep the bridge above and secure enough that they don't get washed out in springtime. So I guess we'll see what they decide to do. We're going to go back to the falls, take some video. Here we are, working our way back into the falls. Certainly not as much water as you would normally see when the water's flowing. But interesting nonetheless. Cool little canyon in here. Here we are right up to the falls. You can see it's going under the ice that we're on. You can see a little more under here. We're probably living on the edge. Probably don't want to be here too long. Wait for that thing to break. It'll be cold. Cold mist coming as it is. Marring up the camera. We're on our way back. We decided Emperor Falls is just more than we had time for today. It'll be a couple hours in the dark for sure. So we decided we saw enough for today. We're gonna head back out. We got lots of daylight that way. You can take your time, relax, enjoy it. The view down to Whitehorn, mountains are in view. Mark silhouetted against them, looks nice. On our way out, last look around. You can see Mount Robson peeking over the top there. That's it. Okay, we're on our way down. We climbed over the hump from Whitehorn. We're back to the view of Kinney Lake again. Right down there. So yeah, we're making good headway. We'll be back down there in about no more than 10 minutes. We'll be back down into the flats. So, it's been a good day. Okay, we're just dropping the last little ways down to the flats to get a good look of Kinney Lake Valley before we get down there. Sun's come out a bit, it's blue, it's beautiful, perfect. Best way to spend a little bit of pre-Christmas vacation. Come out to Mount Robson and wander around. Get some exercise, some fresh air. See this beautiful, beautiful view. Perfect. We're walking down the flats to Kinney. It's just ahead of us now. Mark went up across the bridge to see if he'd find a different way, but I see he's still on the same side as me, so he didn't find any better way. So we'll go this way, where we went before. See if I can keep him falling in the water this time. Getting close to the shelter at Kinney Lake now. We'll stop there, have a little bite to eat. Have a little look around the valley here first. Yeah, nice to be back in play here today. Here we are back out on Kenny Lake again. Pretty close to the shelter where we'll stop and have a snack and drink. Okay, there's the shelter. Give you a little snack time, a little drink, and the final push for the vehicle. She's going good. Okay, snack time is over. We're gonna scoot on back down to the vehicle. Got lots of time to make it before dark. Won't be doing any headlamping tonight, or shouldn't have to be doing any. Went really good today.
Must be an easy way back.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see the shelter over there. And there's White Ornia in the back. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Some crazy people that I know have climbed that. Wow. Not this kid. Another little boo of Whitehorn. Pretty impressive. Pretty crazy looking. Not sure who's in behind there. Might be Longstaff back there, not sure. Looks like a bit of a winter storm brewing up there. And the sun comes out, you just never know what you could get to see. Beautiful. So we did cross the lake. We hit one soft spot over on this side. It wasn't horrible, but it was enough to get you thinking. So you can cross the lake, it's solid. And look up at Mount Robson. I mean, how can you go wrong? Last look at the water from Kenny. See the reflection of the mountain there. It's the other side. And now we're headed back to the vehicle. Okay, we're on the way out. Little spot here where there's some falls. We'll see some video we can get of them if we can. I missed it by a minute or two. That was bright orange, that cloud up there, and looked really cool. Didn't have a spot to take a picture or video, but do now. Oh well, got what we could get. Got some cotton candy pink clouds up there with that mountain. It's pretty cool. Nice time to be coming out at, catching all this. Got a little canyon down here, and Mark's gonna plop down and try and get some nice pictures. Cool little spot. There you go. Now I can see, yeah. There's Mount Robson. On the way home.
Call that moonshine.
Moonshine up there in the sky. The way to go home. We're less than a kilometer away from the vehicle now. Just starting to lose their light. But we've stopped quite a bit taking pictures on the way out, so we'll still be at the vehicle before dark anyway, no matter what. Okay, we're back at the trailhead. The vehicle's just across the bridge here. Our day is done. And it was such a good day too. Weather was perfect. Not too cold, not too warm. You can just go all day without worrying too much about sweating. So, excellent day. Now we got a 3-hour drive home. But worth it. What's that?
Because Mount Robson is so world famous, giving directions to get there is pretty much redundant. So we're going to skip that this time. What I will say is I hope everybody finds time to take on some adventures of their own. Maybe something that we've shown you over the past season will entice you to go out there and check it out. Because there's some beautiful, beautiful country here. We live in God's country for sure. No more beautiful place on earth than British Columbia. I'm positive of that. Not sure when Mount Robson will be fully open again to go all the way up to Berg Lake, but you're good to Whitehorn now. That's a start. One more bridge should open it up and get us up to the top. Thanks for coming along on my adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. We're not going to talk a whole lot about it anymore. I have some other things I want to talk about today. First off, a wish of love, health, and happiness for everybody that's watching this. I've been blessed myself this year for another year of health, for the ability to go out and take on these adventures. There is a saying, don't worry about being old because you won't be old for long. And that has some meaning to me. That's a challenge for me to get out and take advantage of the days that I have and not let it get me down. As we get older, I, like everyone else, wake up in the morning with aches and pains that are aggravating for a while, or slept wrong on the shoulder and can't even brush my teeth when I first get up. But I always look at those people that have a lot more wrong with them than that and just wish that's all they had so that they could get out on an adventure. So just get up and get at her. I, like probably everyone else that's listening to this, have had some injuries to deal with this year and kind of slow you down, hold you back a little bit, but I never used them for an excuse. I just found a way to get out there when I could, and that's what everybody needs to do. We've only got so much time. Life is very fragile. It was never more evident than August 26th when Mark and I and a group of people were hiking up Baldy Mountain. Steve Pavich, a friend of ours and hiking partner, passed away on that trip. And Steve was very strong and younger than me. And it just goes to show how fragile life is and why we have to make sure we get the best we can out of it. Mark and I, just a few days later, grabbed our backpacks, headed into Kakwa with no plan. It was a last-minute decision to go, and we just decided we were just going to get some more out of life. We needed it right then, and was one of the best trips we ever went on. For those of you that are more sedentary than you wish to be, I hope that these videos inspire you this year to get out, even if you start with some local trails, and maybe further on into the season, we'll see you up on one of the mountains. Thank you for being a part of my adventures, and all the best to you and your families. And we'll see you on the next adventure.